Hello, friends. It's us, the
Hi.
various people that you have come to know over the course of the last couple of weeks of us doing this. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I'm also doing good. How has everybody's week been in the time since we last convened?
I went to LARP and now I'm just like, everything is sleep.
Yeah.
Everything is sleep.
Yeah, I think some of us can relate to that. Definitely.
So much.
So-
It didn't stop.
This is the tired
Ever.
D&D episode. How about you, Kristen? You're the one with, like, not LARP necessarly being the thing.
There was LARP for me.
I
that
mean,
weekend.
yeah, but, like, different LARP.
It was a parlor LARP vampire that I helped organize, and there was a well, the prince vanished, so they had a little praxis, and now there's somebody else running the show.
I think I saw the announcement for that.
Yeah, yeah. And then they killed an infernalist that had been hiding out as a player for quite a while, just very publicly at game because he got caught with green fire.
Yeah. When you're an infernalist, do not wave green fire around.
Yeah, no, that's how you out yourself as an infernalist.
Hello, I am working with hell.
And then you die.
Demons! What up? It's me, your boy.
Yeah.
I suddenly have an urge to play vampire.
Yeah, right? I want to
There's
wave green
demons
fire around.
involved.
There's demons. Ooh.
There can be. Don't show it off.
Sounds like my type
Look,
of demons.
we can go do some vampire stuff together, Ryan, and just
Let's just play the
Just
same
play the
characters
same characters.
in vampire.
I mean,
Aaron would be a bad vampire.
She
Let's be honest. She'd be a terrible.
So would I would just kill everyone I meet.
Yeah.
It's
like, and
threatening
there
me.
goes your humanity. Welcome to Asylum.
Yeah.
So I was also at LARP, and then I'm moving. I have 2 days this week to move.
Oh, jeez.
2 total days.
Is it just like because the end of the month, like your lease is up, or?
I'm assuming I got to be out at the end of the month, but I know the person who's my landlord, so it should be fine if I go over. But I've already spent one of my days, and I got about half done, so it should be doable.
Fair enough. Half done. Half the days. The tracks.
Yeah. I
So
got my page
are
right
you
down.
taking time off from your moving schedule to play D&D?
I'm not taking time off of my D&D schedule to move.
Okay, alright, I'm glad we have that sorted.
I mean, priorities. I get it.
So I also did
Priorities.
D&D last night instead of moving. I moved a little bit and then I did D&D.
You're playing another game? What game?
I've got Pokemon D&D.
Pokemon D&D.
Yeah.
How does that even work?
You're a kid in a world, and then you get Pokemon, and the Pokemon have stats.
But you don't have stats?
You kind of do. No, you do have stats, and your stats affect the Pokemon when you tell them to do things.
So what you're saying is it's not D&D.
No, it's tabletop.
Yes.
I was like, how though?
It's called Pokemon D&D because it uses the D&D system.
Oh, somebody is
Very
hacking
loosely.
the shit out of something.
Oh yeah, they took a machete to it, and
Okay.
it's pretty brutal.
Okay.
But it's cool.
All right. Yeah.
3.5
No.
open gaming license.
I mean, if it works, it works, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're having a good time with it, it's still
It's pretty fun.
still good.
We remake the rules as we go because sometimes we realize that they don't work. It's pretty great.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
I don't have good words for that.
It's a
Homebrew.
It's a thing that's
Look, it's
fun.
your own thing at home that you're doing at
Yeah.
home, and I will not judge you for that. I'm too much of
Not
a
openly.
too much of a tabletop snob to enjoy. We are making the rules as we go. Play.
Well, the
I
rules are
think.
steadfast, but they're someone else's rules, so we're kind of making them better
I see.
as we find out that that person maybe didn't make them correctly.
I see.
I also think the
Aggressive
rules in
playtesting.
D&D are not correct. I think I need 3 more spells
I
at
think-
level 1.
I think,
In my opinion.
in my humble opinion, as your DM, screw you. Read the book.
Okay. Brody, what'd you do?
Yeah, what have you been doing?
I'm very tired.
Well, I know you're moving in pretty nearby, like
Yeah,
for a little while
actually.
at least.
Are you also moving right now?
Yes. Yeah, on Sunday.
Welcome to the life.
So I'm also gonna move.
Right over there.
Yeah, pretty much. He's around here somewhere.
But only for like a short time, huh?
Yeah,
For
and
a
then me and another friendo who's moving from another city are gonna find a place.
Oh, cool.
hopefully,
So you got like a month of in between time, and then
Yeah.
you're like finding another place with this other person.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, we were at Jacob's yesterday. Jacob's the person that Brody's gonna be with for like a month. We were at Jacob's yesterday helping him like move shit, and he's like, "Tell me what you know of Brody. Is he a cool guy?" I'm like, That's cool enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I messaged him. He's like, I will get back to you on whether or not you can move in. I'm like, okay. Then he gave me like a list of rules. I'm like, oh, nice. That's just how I live my life.
Yeah. It sounds fair. I mean, as long as you got a good situation, like a better situation than you had previously for like a little while, that's...
Yeah.
I have been fully absorbed in Neverwinter when I have not been LARPing. I have either been LARPing or playing Neverwinter Nights. Those are the two things. I disappointed my werewolf senpai earlier today. It's very tragic. My werewolf mentor. Very disappointed in me. I couldn't kill a giant shadow tiger. And then she was disappointed that I couldn't do that. So, you know, it's only so much I can do. One day I will kill the shadow tiger, but it will not be today.
And we'll make Wolf Senpai proud.
One day.
Oh my god.
One day I shall make my werewolf mentor love me.
Notice me whereby.
Oh dear.
Seriously though, this is like another player's character. And they're intense. They're like very... Their roleplay is very good, like
Nice.
very interesting, and I like doing scenes with them because they don't push it too far into like the PvP stuff, but they do. They're not like they're okay with being violent about things, but not to the point where they're like, and your character is dead, you know, like
Because
they're like level 20 or some shit, and they can squash me in 2 seconds if they wanted to.
I need to not watch your stream about Neverwinter Nights roleplay because I know I will start playing it, and I don't have time for that right now.
I'm just like, I don't have a computer. I don't have to worry about getting addicted.
My computer's disassembled, so it's not gonna happen.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, like there's always space on the server for more people. I'm definitely not recruiting at all, but
Busy.
yeah, it takes a lot of time.
Hey, did you know there's demons in Neverwinter?
Hey, whoa. Don't need to...
Demons, big scary demons.
Apparently demons are a motivator for Ryan.
Maybe a little.
It's fair.
You
It's fair.
know,
I'll keep that in mind.
Uh-oh.
for the experience, they'll sell him the whole seat, but he only needs the edge.
And lords, me like myself. Alright, so bringing us to today's content. I believe I asked a lot of you to level up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that go?
I need to roll a die.
You need to roll a die.
Yeah, for my HP.
Yes.
Okay.
You may take the median if you wish.
What is the...
I mean, I could, but I'm going to roll a die.
Whatever your hit die is, you get like one more than half of that if you take the median.
Right. You round
So
up.
if it's an 8, you take a 5.
You're a
plus
very
your-
generous DM.
Plus your con mod.
Why
this
do
is
you
this is
round
the
up?
rules. This is the rules. This is what Adam did to me. So I'm doing it to you. Do you
Alright.
wish to tempt fate?
I mean, the math says I shouldn't.
I mean, but the math can suck it, right? That's what I said to the math every time.
You
Yeah.
believe in the heart
How
of
did
the
it work
dice.
She's still alive. She got to level 8 and didn't die. To be fair, we didn't fight the lich at the end. But
I know. Chat, should I roll?
Chat, are we rolling health or taking the median? What's the deal?
I'm gonna roll.
Those will
You're gonna roll?
I'm gonna roll.
I-
I need that high health.
I rolled earlier because I didn't realize we were supposed to be doing this.
Well,
on-
if you'd like to
on
roll
camera.
again, I will give you that opportunity because I know what you rolled, and I want you to live.
I rolled a 1 for those wondering.
What are you doing?
I'm leaning over to read chat.
Okay, they all say roll.
They
Look at
all
this.
say roll.
They also say don't trust you. I mean, don't trust them.
Don't trust them, but also
So don't
roll.
trust chat, but chat says
Everybody
roll.
says roll, but also don't trust them.
Okay, alright. Well,
Well-
then I'm clearly gonna roll and completely blame chat,
I
even
mean,
though they
obviously,
warned me
whatever
not to
happens,
trust
it's
them.
chat's fault.
Yeah. Alright.
A
Well,
4.
It's not.
You
a
got
miss.
one less than you would have got if you didn't do anything.
no, stop.
But you could have gotten higher, so it's still worth the risk, I think.
You could have got more.
Gambling.
Ah.
Do you want to risk it all? Alright, well, you have to roll as well.
I don't know what I'm gonna roll. How do I level up?
Okay, so we gotta look at the paladin page for you then. Take a gander at
What
your
was your
paladin page.
Do you remember what your hit die was when you first made this guy?
I think paladins are D10s.
I think they're D10s.
Yeah, they're pretty chunky.
What page is
They're not
it's
barbarians, so they're
alphabetic,
D12s.
Is
but-
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well I just passed fighters, so
P
What
comes
is that,
after
monk?
F.
MNOP.
Oh, Grick is learning!
Greg, I know how to make the letters.
Yeah, Ryan doesn't.
Sometimes U, P, and F.
No.
MNOP.
No, not do that.
Yeah, paladin. Okay. What am I looking for?
Let's see here.
Paladins are D10s.
You get
D10s?
what these
Okay.
things are.
So I get fighting style, spellcasting, and divine smite.
Ooh, you get to
Yes,
pick
which will
you're
tell you on
busy.
the next page.
Ooh, you get to pick your fighting style. Fighting styles are fun.
Okay,
But
so
let's roll your health first.
Yes.
D10.
Yes.
I got a 5 out of 10.
One less than what you would have got if you took the median.
Gambling.
It's a trend.
Okay.
Kristen, would you like to roll a die?
You're
I
letting
allow
me?
you. I allow you. My beneficence allows you to roll another die.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
She rolled it around about 1. So.
Oh!
Yeah, an
So
8.
8 out
Max
of 8?
roll.
Yeah.
Nice.
So she got a 1 and then an 8.
Yeah.
Okay. This.
That's called the Chaos Plateau.
Yeah. So I take my roll plus my con mod, and that gives me that much as extra
Extra
health.
on top of whatever you have now.
Okay.
Yeah. The kobold luck.
I think she's
strikes
tankier
again.
than me now.
She has something like 16 health or something like that.
I had 10, and then I got 8 plus my con modifier puts me at 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have 19.
Ah.
The kobold's the tank.
Your armor
No,
your armor
not
class-
have enough armor for that.
I was gonna say your armor class is probably higher though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Man, 15.
18.
Yeah.
Did you roll yet?
No.
Oswald.
Oswald?
Uh,
D8.
Oh.
You're D8.
D8? Okay. Oh boy.
I mean, or I will encourage you to take the median.
Heck no. I'm the bard. I'm the one that.
You have been
I'm-
disencouraged.
I am obligated to do this.
You just gotta kiss it first.
Okay.
Or at least tell you that, or
Blow
at
on
least
it.
tell it that you love
You
it.
know what?
Blow
Just pet it.
Yeah.
Gently.
No, it's a friendly. It's a friendly.
Bardic
little dice.
inspiration.
Ah, that's a 2.
You failed. It doesn't love
2
you.
plus con.
Well, you know, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Well, that sucks.
Really need you to love the die well enough.
Nope. It's because I pet it. I didn't kiss it. It's upset at me.
All right, so I'm gonna go around the circle in this direction, and sort of we'll go and figure out level ups if people don't have it, and if they do, then they can just tell me what they got.
Okay.
So Maeve, what's your level 2 look like?
So I get my turn undead / domain power
Hey,
now.
turn undead is so good, and the
Yeah.
domain power for your domain is.
I AoE Constitution save people with the power of light.
Really,
Yeah, and then
Wow.
if they fail, they take damage
really.
because their eyes hurt.
I need to know the details of this.
I will find the details.
Please,
Because I wrote them
please.
down. They're on page
Bequeath-
61
bequeath
of the
unto me the
player's
details.
handbook.
I'm afraid how interested you are right now to know the exact details of this.
Also,
Well, see,
But
if
we
she
are in a
uses it,
swamp.
in the middle of a swamp with a bunch of stuff around
Yeah.
her, all will-o-wisps and shit.
Swamps and bugs and swamps and bugs and willow-wisps and swamps and bugs.
I may use my channel divinity to harness sunlight, banishing darkness and dealing radiant damage. So,
Radiance of the Dawn, indeed.
yep. If there's any darkness, it gets dispelled. Each hostile creature within 30 feet of me, Constitution save or 2d10 plus cleric.
Holy shit! 2d10?
Yep.
Is it a save for half or a save for nothing? It's a
Save-
save for half. What?
Nice.
2d10 save for half? That's crazy!
And it's only enemies.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like a really good AoE.
Hi, I would like you to commit die.
I mean, the thing is, it could be 3 damage or it could be 23 damage.
Yeah,
you know what I
true.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
or
Plus
20
cleric
two
clerical
damage.
support. And then I also figured out how cleric spells work. So,
Yay.
I have an extra spell that I can choose from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's the same ones I'm going to be using before.
Yes, indeed. Kristen?
I get cunning action because
Yeah.
rogue. which I can do a dash, disengage, or hide.
Nice.
In addition to other things. On my
Those
turn.
those are definitely good, helpful actions.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it. That and my health. That is it.
Great deal. Ryan.
I got a lot of options.
Okay, so hit me up.
It's tough. So for my fighting style, I can pick between defense, dueling, great weapon fighting, and protection.
Yep.
Defense, just get a +1 to AC when
If
I
you
have
have a
armor
shield.
on. When I have
Right?
armor.
Oh,
on.
armor. Okay.
So that's pretty
Ooh.
good. Dueling is a +2 bonus damage
With
if
one-handers.
I'm one-handing a weapon.
But, and I did this when I played my fighter. It doesn't say when you're not holding anything in your offhand. So if you have a shield, you can still dueling.
When you are wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons.
Yeah. No
Shield's
other
not a
weapons.
weapon.
Shield's not a weapon.
It's technically
This just
armor.
made my choice harder, not easier.
I'm just telling you.
Is
That's what Ishii did. That's what my fighter did.
great weapon fighting lets me reroll if I'm two-handing a weapon.
Yeah.
And protection makes it so if something gets attacked near me, I can make what's attacking it roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, you can impose disadvantage with your shield.
Yeah, which is super good. It seems like the best one.
It's good if you're planning to use a shield, right?
Mhm.
Like if you're gonna shield fighter it, then
But I kind of want to switch to two-handed at some point, so I'm thinking about great weapon fighting.
great weapon fighting. What does it do? Give me the rundown. Give chat the rundown.
When you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack you make with a melee weapon that you are wielding with two hands, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll.
Okay, so like if you roll a low damage roll, you can roll
Yeah.
for a higher damage roll.
So if I get a 1 or a 2, I get to re-roll.
Cool.
So
What
it gives more consistent damage output.
It's not bad. Assuming you hit stuff.
Yeah.
is a great weapon 2d6?
A greatsword is 2d6, yeah.
If a greatsword is 2d6, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good if it's great sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want.
I think a greatsword is 2d6. It's either that or d12, but I'm pretty sure it's 2d6 in
I
fighting.
was thinking of using a bastard sword so I could still use a shield if I needed to, but
Great weapon fighting is good with greatswords, is what chat says.
yeah.
It's not good when you're rolling a d12 or like some
Or like
other
a
like
D8.
larger die. Yeah.
A D8 or a D10.
But
would be
greatswords are
pretty
2d6, so it's two smaller die that you can then reroll.
bad. Ooh.
Yeah, I know. You gotta game the system here a little bit. I mean, take whatever fighting style you want. Right now, you're not gonna benefit from great weapon fighting, really, unless you wield your longsword in two hands.
Nope, it has to be a versatile or two-handed weapon.
Okay, well, longswords are neither of those things, so.
So I'm going to move on to spellcasting while I decide.
Sure.
So I am now able to prepare and cast spells.
Very nice.
Join the club.
And I can pull from paladin spells. Yep, that's pretty much it. I can use a holy symbol to cast my spells as a focus.
Cool.
I don't know if I have a holy symbol.
I don't know if you have a holy symbol.
Cool. I have a signet ring.
That counts.
Perfect.
Sure. I'll give it to you. I'm nice.
It's a signet ring of Avernus, which is Zariel.
Mm.
It's just her face, really angrily screaming. So when I flip people
Like some
off, it's right there.
Some like burnt out angel wings or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Around the like band.
Mm.
There we go. So I'm gonna figure out my spells.
It's like a bat wing, but like just the skeleton.
Oh, yeah.
I also get Divine Smite. So starting at 2nd level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend one spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target.
Yep.
In
This
addition to the weapon's
This
damage.
is where your paladin spells basically come in. Like
So I'm just not even gonna use my spells. I'm just gonna use Divine Smite.
basically you're burn slotting with paladin smites.
Sweet.
Yeah.
The extra damage is 2d8 for a 1st level spell slot, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than 1st.
Yep.
To a maximum of 5d8.
Indeed.
It's pretty
It
good.
also increases by 1d8 if the target is an undead or a fiend.
So the other thing that's great about smite is you don't have to declare smite until you hit something. So as soon as you hit it, you can go and smite, but you don't have to go and smite. I roll and miss, and I smote and I missed. It's like when you hit someone in Underworld and you've hit them and then you call trip.
Yeah.
It's that, but the paladin version, as far as I remember.
Okay, well that's the only ability I need. I'm not even gonna look at the other ones now. It's literally it. I have Divine Smite, I'm happy.
I mean, you also need your fighting style.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the Divine Smite combined with the reroll of the great weapons is pretty
And
good.
Corbin says saving smites for crits is the power play.
Oof. Oof.
Because you crit and then you roll 4d8 instead of 2d8.
That's
wait, does
brutal.
the reroll apply to your Divine Smites?
Yes. Because of their damage die.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It would go really good if you want to do the two-handing.
If you want a great weapon fight and
Okay,
then
what are great
reroll
weapons
your
like in
radiant
this game?
damage.
Am I talking like the Berserk sword, the Dragon Slayer
No,
sword?
dude,
that's
it's
like
it's
8
a
feet
great
tall?
sword.
It's
Yeah,
just
like a claymore.
Have you seen a
Okay.
fucking sword? It's
I
a
know.
sword.
Is this high fantasy or like low fantasy?
I mean,
great swords.
it can be whatever kind of
Big
great
ass.
sword
Okay,
you're looking
I want a
for.
regular sized great sword, just
You-
like a long.
You can certainly
sword.
acquire one.
Okay, then I think
They're
I'm
not
gonna go
rare,
with great weapon
you
fighting.
know, like it's a steel weapon.
Just give him the longer sword.
Yeah, it's like a bastard sword with an extra 2 inches on the end, so it's not quite a bastard sword.
All right.
I mean,
I see
if
your-
you want to berserk sword it, you can.
Please
but
no.
I didn't think so. Yeah.
I just want a demon slaying sword. That's all I want.
Well,
You
boy,
want
let me
demon
tell you
slayers.
what that sword does.
All right. A great sword costs 50 gold,
Jesus, I can afford that. No, I can't.
and it's 6 pounds.
Oswald
Yeah.
can.
50 gold, weighs 6 pounds. It's a heavy weapon, which
Okay.
matters for some things. So
Yeah.
There's like a heavy in there.
It's heavy two-handed.
Heavy and two-handed.
Dagger. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right, I forgot you sold some art. You
Yeah,
freak.
I lost money. I had to buy back Snort.
Okay,
Yep.
I
You have
need
to give the ogres gold.
Where do I write this down?
What?
Features and traits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the back is.
What I
also
tend to
blank.
do is I write the title of whatever the thing is and then a page number. So that like you can refer back to it if you don't know what it is.
That's not bad. I just have like 50 pages of random crap.
I mean that's good too. 50 pages of random crap is certainly helpful as well.
Okay. Divine smite.
Smite the.
I'm gonna smite every demon I
Yeah,
see.
get them. Give them this. Give
God.
them the business.
'Cause they're fiends, right?
They are. Yeah.
Sweet. This is good. Okay, now I
Yeah.
need to find my
Anything,
spells.
anything from infernal to abyssal is a fiend.
Where are my spells? Chapter 11.
You okay there?
Just sometimes
Horn malfunction.
horn malfunction. I think it's easier if they're further at the top of my head.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Hi. You're cute.
thank you. I'm just waiting for Ryan to figure out what Ryan wants to do.
We can move on while I do this. It might
Did
take
you
a
level
while.
up?
I'm gonna just be writing down
Yeah,
spells.
no, the health
Fair
was
enough.
the only thing that
Mm.
I...
Health's the only thing, and Song of Rest, right?
And Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jack of all trades is you get +1 to everything,
I get half
You get
my
half your
proficiency in
proficiency,
everything.
which is +1 right now.
Yeah.
But you get half your proficiency in everything you're not trained in. And Song of Rest is that you give everybody extra hit dice.
A 1d6 on a short rest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Spells.
So, that's pretty good. That's good. All right, I think we're covered. Other than Ryan writing stuff down. Everybody's got their health updated. Everybody's got their card updated generally. Cool. Mirror says props to Siobhan for committing to the headgear for 4 sessions in a row.
Yeah.
Still no costuming.
Reminder that initiative is a skill check, and Jack of all trades counts towards initiative.
Good to know.
That's from chat.
Thank
That's
you,
Lexica.
chat.
That's Lexica hitting you up with the advice.
Hmm.
I'm just kind of waiting a little bit, and then I'll start once Ryan is good to go.
I started drawing Greca's sister.
Oh really?
Oh,
It's very scribbly right now.
The frost touch.
oh
one?
the one the frost touch
Yeah.
snoot. Oh, she's so good. Look at this cool kobold.
Cool. Cobalt.
Yeah.
Kobold. Does Greca's sister have a name?
She probably does. I haven't thought of it yet.
Steve.
Snecka.
Steve. Ooh, Snecka's
Not-
good.
Not
Yeah. Snecka and Greca.
Snecka.
Snecka.
Snecka and Greca.
Seneca and Greca.
Yes.
And brother Fred.
Yeah, today's D&D session is the tired D&D session.
Okay, so how did we
We're all
figure out
exhausted.
spell slots?
So on the
it'll
paladin,
tell you when you go back to the paladin thing.
on the
Big,
paladin
big
page, it should tell
Paladin
you.
Yeah,
page.
so right here.
So I'm just gonna follow this chart.
Yeah,
That's
basically look
at
for your
second
level,
level,
and it'll tell you what
I
you can
have
do.
2 first level spell slots.
Which means that you have
Okay.
2 smites, basically. And also, because you're a certain kind of thing, because of Avernus, right? Like, you get
That
different
comes
types of smite.
in at 3rd level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when you get like thunderous smite.
I get
Okay.
searing
Yeah.
smite.
Gotcha.
smite.
Got
Yeah.
you.
But I do get thundering smite and
Paladins
Wrathful
prepare.
Smite.
Paladins prepare the same way clerics do. They know all the spells, and they just have to pick.
okay. So I'm just
Are
gonna
you
pick up
goring
smite.
me for any particular reason? Minus 1d4 your health.
Oh,
What about your health though? You got gored.
I have infinite health. I am everything.
Okay.
I'm only joking. Okay. So,
There's a lot of spells.
there are.
Mhm.
How do I pick one?
Pick
What-
one
what are
that
the
You,
rules?
you can redo like your choice later.
You
Like,
know them
every
all.
single day.
I know them all,
Yeah.
You just have to pick each day which ones you want.
but should I just take Wrathful Smite and just be good? Sounds
if
pretty
you-
good.
if you
Wrathful and
want-
thunderous are like top tier personally.
I have Searing Smite
I mean,
already.
this is kind of nice just to make yourself harder to hit.
Shield of Faith is really good.
Yeah, like
Okay, wait.
if you're gonna be the front, you want that.
Thunderous though is like knockback plus a bunch of damage.
So my Infernal Legacy at 3rd level, I get Searing Smite as a 2nd level spell.
Yeah.
But as a Paladin, I get it as a 1st level spell.
I don't know.
Maybe
It's not my fault you're a paladin and also a Avernus guy.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you get it better. I don't know.
If you were a
Yeah.
fighter, then you'd be loving it,
Fair
but
enough.
you aren't.
Okay. I'm gonna just take.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't know, it really seems like you want a fighter.
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just take Wrathful Smite. Sounds cool. I'm just gonna memorize Wrathful Smite.
All right. Wrathful Smite it is. Maybe Cure Wounds or Shield of Faith.
Nah, I got Lay on Hands.
Okay.
Shield of Faith is really good.
It is really
It
good.
gives you plus 2 AC.
That's pretty good.
It's really good.
Bumps you up to a 20.
20 is a very high AC in 5th ed. I was surviving at level 8 with a 21.
You're a meat wall. Be a good wall.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna look up the
Lex-
rules for Wrathful Smite.
Lexico also says, note that you can smite as a spell and a normal divine smite at the same time.
Yes.
Ow.
I'm gonna one-shot something. I want to kill a demon now. Let's go kill a demon.
No,
Why not?
not unless it's a small, pathetic one.
Your wish is my command!
I want to kill a demon.
Alright, cool. So for
Okay,
rolling new
so-
characters.
Yeah.
Greg gonna run away now. You've had demo on the man.
I'm gonna smite a demon.
So
Bye.
let me remind you all where we are. Let's
Spook.
set the scene a little bit here before we head to our first break, because it's like we got 20 minutes before then. You know, we can kind of figure it out. So you all made it through this like section of woods that Snot had led you to, where there's this bunch of will-o-wisps, or like what you reckon are will-o-wisps anyway. They're lights in the air, and they're distracting. You're all tied together by a rope, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
And you hear, like, you make it to the center of this area where there aren't as many lights. The lights seem to be all around you, but not near you. And you hear a voice. I remember I ended the last session with a voice that said something like, "Who visits my woods?"
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Maeve.
That is cool.
This is Greca.
Oh, okay.
Looking around, you don't see anyone. There's no visible figure or anything like that if you're like taking a glance.
Well, I'm gonna be like, show yourself, fiend.
What? That
is not fiend,
Wow.
is feyfuckery.
Fiend.
This is Oswald.
Hello.
You're-
And this is Eamon.
I am Aemon.
A very many friend, Emma. No wonder you had to grab first bunch of
You
random
feel,
people you
Maeve,
see.
you feel
Shut
a
up.
pair of hands like touch your shoulders
Ooh.
from behind, and there's like there's a leaned in whisper that goes like, "Thank you for the introductions. Now, why are you here? And then it's like, it's gone. Like, something was touching you and now it's not.
I start turning in a circle.
Just like deer.
Yeah, just like
Tangling up the rope.
Yeah.
Dragging all of us in. Fantastic. The plan has failed.
Did
make
we
it-
all hear what the voice said? Or was it just
Yeah.
close? Okay.
No, you all heard it, but she felt like hands on her
Okay.
shoulders. It's just quieter and like closer.
Uh,
Because the original thing felt like from
Okay.
everywhere, and then this had direction, like
Okay.
it was near Maeve.
we heard you, smart.
I am indeed smart.
Okay, that's good.
We here, we're looking for information on creature kill lots of people
Yeah.
in woods.
The one with the big claws.
Yes. It moved through forest, but not disturbed. A tree no move, but then you wake up in morning, giant claw mark on tree.
And why are you looking for such a beast?
We want to help the travelers so that they...
The travelers don't deserve your help. They don't deserve anyone's help. They come here uninvited, like you.
We just... I just wanted to help?
And what help do you think you can give?
Well, if the creature's angry for some reason, maybe we could make it so that these people aren't making it angry.
Yeah, that.
When they stop bothering the woods will stop bothering them.
Okay.
Very simple.
Would they still be permitted to walk through on the roads?
I think that's what she means by bothering.
Yeah, no, I mean...
I
Well,
am
everyone
here
make camp.
to see what the monster is, and if it is some kind of fiend, I will slay it.
Again, this time you feel like hands on your shoulders, and a leaned in whisper, and she says, "Oh, I'm sure you're here to slay whatever you find. That's what your kind always do. Those coming from the town, chopping, smashing, building," and then whoosh, it's gone again.
I only intend to harm it if it's some kind of demon. If it isn't, I have no business here.
She laughs. There's like a pearl of, I can't do the laugh, but there's like a pearl of like bell-like laughter. Like very like the anime ohoho sort of laugh, you know?
Alright.
From this creature, like, you would think a fiend lives out here. I'd think you'd find them more in your home, don't you think?
Rude.
I live in a mountain hole.
Thank you, Greco.
You're welcome.
There's an incorporeal impatience
Yes.
building.
Maybe she knows about...
The thing?
Yeah.
I not have.
Yeah, I know. Never mind.
A thing.
Oh.
I found some obelisks here.
Oh, the obelisks.
Is that somewhere that we shouldn't bother either?
Don't touch things that don't belong to you.
What if my foot touched the ground because I walk?
I'm trying to decide if that's trespassing enough right now.
Okay. There wasn't a fence. Usually people put a fence when they not want.
There are no fence in wild.
Or walls.
No.
Or things.
Like maybe in mountain
Wisps.
you have lava.
I was going to say,
There
You
was a
didn't-
lot of wisps.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but they're pretty.
you didn't see the lights.
Yeah, but they're pretty. They not say
Usually-
go away. They say
Usually they lead people away from here.
but pretty.
Yes, but I'm determined.
So you are. And, like, there's a moment of silence where there's nothing. And then, sort of, as if always there, a figure materializes in front of you. She looks like an elf woman. Like, long brown hair, down, like, almost to her feet. And she's visibly unarmed, wearing like the simplest sort of like brown sack dress that she could be wearing. Her feet are bare, and her hands are dirty. Like, you're not sure if it's dirt or blood.
Okay.
Neat.
Cool.
And she stands in front of you and folds her arms. Like, so? Determined?
Yeah.
What are you determined for?
To find and slay a beast, if there is one.
I could lead you to the beast's den. Easily enough. But you'd die like the rest.
Maybe if we knew more about the beast, we could have a plan.
That would be the idea.
The beast is angry. Things have been stolen that should not have been stolen. Things have been moved that should not have been moved. And now they reside within the walls of your... And she, like, very pointedly, like your fortress.
What thing it take?
I'm not entirely sure. But it has gone missing.
Can we ask it? Does it make words?
It may talk to you.
Because if we know what it take, then maybe I'd take again. Nah,
It's true.
You would return something to the woods?
I don't know. Could be fun.
If something
Don't make promises we're not gonna keep.
That's why I said I don't know. I don't know what it is yet. If it's real big, I can't fit in pocket.
if something is not
Like the
where
pig.
it's supposed to be, and if it's disorganized, I understand being upset. That's
Something very special has gone missing.
well, we could ask it. Her, him, it,
He doesn't-
they.
He doesn't speak to me these days. He's very angry, as you might imagine. But once we were very good friends. Once they've gotten what was missing back, they might quiet down again. They've been sleeping for a long time, you see.
Oh, cranky nap. Does it have favorite food? Maybe we give treat and then maybe it won't talk?
It eats flesh.
Okay.
Know where some goblins are.
They're
You
probably
leave them
chewy.
out of this.
They're probably real chewy. I would think.
Yeah, they have pig.
Well, a stolen thing doesn't really narrow down the amount of things that exist within my people's town.
There's so many things.
No, of course. No, of course not. And I wish I could be more specific, more helpful about that. But when something is taken that wakens him like this, it must be very important. The regular logging and cutting and stealing notwithstanding.
So we ask?
Yes, I think that's the best way. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we won't know.
Yeah, no.
I'd like to get a look at it.
So we're gonna ask?
Him.
Yeah, ask him. Does he have a name?
He's not had a name for a long, long time.
Oh.
What
He is
what
a
did
force
he
of
use?
nature, after all.
I mean, storms have name. They storms. Wind is wind, rain is rain. Cannot just be monster.
Well,
Too
then
many
he'll be called
monsters.
the Beast, and we'll refer to it as the Beast.
Did he used to have a name? Has he gone by other names?
Well, a long time ago. Long time ago, he had a name. Certainly. And she gets, like, really close to you and, like, leans in conspiratorially as if she's about to tell you. And he says, but that's not for me to say. Giving away secrets. From before the city was even there, before the fortress was erected, before there was anything in these mountains but nature.
Neat.
Okay. Do you have a name?
You may call me Elisara. L-L-I-S-T-R-A. She spells out impatiently.
Would you say that again, please?
Oh no.
How you spell it is unimportant to me.
Okay, so we go talk to very old forest
Beast.
Being.
I like that better. Unless he wants to be beast, then.
Well, he is at the moment,
I
embodying
think right
such,
now he wants to be a beast.
Okay.
embodying such an aspect.
But perhaps calling him such thing only make him angry. Come up
Can't
with
get much
different
angrier than he is right now.
Yes, by all means. He angry. Call him bad thing.
Elisara, could you show us
That's
where
good.
he
Bad
went?
thing?
Yeah. Let's go find him.
Depend on who you are. It's not like the eloquent way of dealing
I
with.
could show you.
Yeah, we want help.
It's
Do you also want a chair?
Is this how you die? This sentient being you talk to. It's not stupid, angry, mange creature.
Might be.
My
You haven't
sister
seen it
likes
yet?
to be called a
Why do you
beast,
think I'm gonna
but
go
she's
look at
bitey.
it?
I could show you where he
You
resides,
wanna meet my sister?
but
No.
well, I feel like I've been very patient so far. What are you offering me? What do I get?
We already, if we talk to, then we see what we can do next.
That's his problem, not mine.
Isn't he your friend?
I'm sure he's your friend, you're his friend, but I'm not sure that you care very much. If he were angry,
No, what I say is he who not act like himself because he's mad. Don't you want your friend to be like himself? And not mad?
well, I have to say, he is a lot more interesting now. He just slept a lot before.
You like your friend cranky? That's
Less
selfish.
travelers, less people to bother me, less you.
I mean, we're here because he's mad. If you're not mad, we'd not be here.
He just hasn't found you yet.
We can't do.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Yeah, he sniff.
I'm not sure that you would be walking around if he had.
Anyway, can we talk to him?
All I'm saying is nothing comes for free. I can send you in the right direction, but I need something in return.
I don't have anything that a forest spirit would want. It's all metal.
Dude, look at me. I don't have nature thing. Not live out in wood long time.
I don't
She's a
want your
forest creature.
belongings. I don't want your things. Things are, they 100 years or so, and they just decay into nothing. Things are useless. What I want is favors, promises to help me when I ask. I'm helping you after all.
In small
So only
way.
polite.
You help in small way. You show us things they already know where it is.
Well, when I ask for your help, I'm sure you can lead me in the right direction.
It has to be more specific. Be
So-
like thing that nowhere is that not that hard to get to. Right? That's what like this is? Thing that nowhere is that not that hard to get to? For you?
You don't think it's going to be hard to get to.
Do you think it's hard to get to?
For you.
You don't know what
Probably.
we're capable of yet.
I have a pretty good idea.
You think you do. Yeah.
Do you want to test that?
Well, we could if you showed
No.
us where it was.
Very well.
Oh god.
She
Oh,
disappears.
God.
But now we don't have to trade.
She's gone. She's not there at all. And there is like a very potent silence.
Mhm.
You know, the kind of silence that only exists when bad things are about to happen.
Alright, is the rope still tied to us? Okay, good. Shields up.
No, she's gonna show us where it is.
No! She's not. She probably left us here.
Our lights will show us where it is. Uh-huh.
Let me just find a
You
thing.
should draw
real
your
quick.
sword.
Let me go look up what Wrathful Smite does.
Okay.
Real quick. Where do I
That's a
find
good
that?
call. Yeah.
Where do I find that?
Spells are at the back
Very back.
and alphabetically.
Okay.
I think maybe we'll go with these.
That little pointy.
Alphabetical.
So, could I have someone specifically, and then someone to help them make a perception check, please?
Which one of us has perception?
I
do
have
not.
a little bit.
I have a.
'Cause you
I
probably
think I
have
might
the
be
most.
better than yours.
Probably I have a 2 in it.
I have a 3.
Okay, so yeah, you two are better than
Okay.
both of us.
So I'll help you.
Okay. So that means I get advantage, right?
Yes. Because you're all looking around, but I don't want to roll 4 dice.
I'm gonna reroll that. 16.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll for my thing. You see them. So during this silence, from around the darkened circle of this sort of clearing that you'd seen her in, the wisps are still alight around you, and you can see them sort of winking out and in as if something is moving in front of them. You know, like when something moves in front of light.
Yeah.
And you can see these humanoid forms. There are maybe 4 of them. These humanoid forms that shift and creep towards you and extend these very wispy hands. They are made of darkness. They are shadow. And they are not moving towards you with what I would call positive intent.
Alright, I don't want to hug them. I know what I want to do.
Okay, well, let's roll initiative first.
Alright.
Divine Sense.
Undead. I think undead. Let me check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, undead.
Cool.
Undead, chaotic evil.
So I got a 2.
Yeah, your dice hate you. How
I got
many
a 2
times
minus
overdose?
3.
A 2 minus 3
I'm going
on
last.
initiative?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 0.
I got 23.
23?
I got
I like
8.
purple. Oh
Something
no,
written
I
this down?
don't
You
like
got it?
purple.
Oh, good.
I'm slow as fuck.
I get it, but
Maybe I
yeah.
should go with shield instead, because I'm too slow to actually attack things.
You will never be first in initiative. Well, rarely will you be first
So,
in initiative.
Is
What
it too
did you
late
get?
to swap out my
7.
two-handed for...
Okay.
That'd be the
And what
DM's
did...
call.
the shadows get?
Yeah.
I am trying to determine their initiative currently. They got a 19.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So, Violet, I just remembered something about my character.
Yeah.
He's slow as fuck. Can I swap out my great weapon fighting style for a different one?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna swap it out for the shield one that
The
lets
defense, the imposed.
me... The imposing one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume that you 4 are basically in the center, back to back in a square, if you know what I mean.
Still tied together.
Yeah,
She has the
still,
rope in her
still
mouth,
tied together.
though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
she's
I
not
have
tied
How
on
much
them?
slack is there between you?
How long is the rope?
The
50
rope is
foot?
40 feet.
So
50 feet.
So 10 feet between you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have 10 feet
Yeah.
each.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Mine's
Just
in
making
my
sure
mouth.
for if one of you is like, I'm running now, and I'm like, no, you aren't.
I've got a
Wait.
4 times carrying capacity. I can just sleigh horse it out of here.
Alrighty.
All the
Crawl on
knaves
the
just
tree.
run in a direction.
I'm gonna strap some skis to my feet, and we're gonna kill some things.
Like a
Wait.
chariot.
Yeah.
A nope chariot. I guess I'm first.
Yeah, Graphics
yeah,
first.
I believe that you are.
Okay, so I have dark vision. Can I see?
Oh.
You can see them.
Okay.
It is dark, and they are very much creatures of the dark. They are very well blended into the environment. But you can see them, and there are 4 of
Okay.
them. One sort of coming from each direction on the cardinal compass, as it were. They're clearly conjured. They weren't there before. You know, this is this creature messing with you.
I'm like, she tests to see if we're capable.
And they're probably about 30 feet away,
Okay.
and closing in.
Okay.
Next turn, they'll be on you. When they get a
Alright.
turn, they'll be in melee.
Okay. But I'm not in a position to move up on them, given the
Well, because you're tied to everybody else. But you have it in your mouth, so
It's true.
actually you could drop it fairly easily.
Now, are the wisps? You said there was a gap in the wisps, right?
No, the wisps. I was just using it as like a description of seeing
Yeah.
darkness, like in terms of like the wisp is obscured behind it, sort of
Yeah.
thing. The wisps themselves are like it's like surrounded.
Okay.
You could just like run through them. They don't seem to be like moving in or attacking or anything.
Okay.
But you don't know.
Right.
Let's get to your action right after we get back.
Okay.
I'm very excited to see what happens. All right, everybody. We'll be back in just a couple minutes.